breeding Mbuna Cichlid up to 6th generation. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. You might be saying, what a topic. Where does this guy get this topic from? Okay, alright, so we're talking about breeding of cichlids, breeding of Mbuna Cichlids in particular. Okay, so currently you are looking at my breeding tub for my Mbuna Yellow Lab Mbuna Cichlids, right? Yes, they have some amount of aggression, but I don't think they are as much as aggressive as the Aratus nor the Demasoni. Nevertheless, let's get into the meat of the matter. Today we're talking about breeding your Mbuna Cichlid up to the 6th generation. Now, these are my breeding stock within the tub, and they have actually given me over 30 plus fries, right? And I have opted to remove the fries as soon as I have actually identified them, and I've actually placed them elsewhere. And there's a reason for that. Based on science and research, right? It is advised that you should actually have your Mbuna Cichlids in particular breed, well, they can breed up to 6 times amongst themselves. Meaning, like, for example, you might have, let's say you have a spawn of 20 Mbuna Cichlids, right? And that 20 actually grow up to be large fish. They can breed amongst themselves for about 6 times. After the 6th time, you should actually interchange them with another stock of Mbuna Cichlid, Yellow Lab, that is, similar type, similar gene, and place them elsewhere, because now the gene pool is so similar. Interbreeding for prolonged period of time, actually, what it does, it dilutes the gene. So therefore, the Mbuna Cichlid will no longer be genetically call it now genetically vibrant as a Yellow Lab, right? It's as if the gene is actually being broken down, so as to maintain the quality of the Yellow Lab, maintain that Yellow Lab, you can get your actual money's worth. Oh, by the way, I am speaking from a breeder's perspective. Now, if you are like a novice fish keeper interested in Yellow Lab because of its color, and you're not really interested in breeding, well, you can still listen, but this video is primarily for persons who are interested in breeding them, right? So you would actually move them around and taking stock as to how many times they have actually bred, and having a chart, having everything written down, so as to ensure that the gene pool within your stock, within your breeding stock, is maintained, and that you get bright yellow Yellow Labs, right? And sometimes you might see some Yellow Lab, they are looking pale yellow, not bright yellow, and that's primarily because I think they might be interbreeding them, meaning like brothers and sisters, breeding them for a prolonged period of time. Thus, the gene kind of lose its its focus. Should I say focus? But the gene is being lost. Let's put it at that, right? Okay, so here is my, well, here are my the babies, the 30 babies. Now they are hiding in the rock because the GoPro is there, and they're wondering what is that. They are slowly coming out, and if you look carefully at these fish, you will realize that they are of varied size. That's because their parents did not have all 30 of them one time. It was like 4, 3, 5, 9, and so to speak, and it gradually build up to 30 something, right? In addition to the yellow labs, you might see some blue little dirty things running, or should I say swimming in the water. These are some baby mengano. I placed them into this tub because I wanted to separate them from the parent. I think I might start a juvenile pond with them in the future, but I'm waiting on more fries to be released by the parent, so that will take some time. Okay, so up to the 6th generation you can interbreed your yellow labs, your Mbuna Cichlid. I'm not sure about other cichlids, but I'm sure about Mbuna Cichlids, right? Also, once they start breeding, the hardest thing for Mbuna breeders is to actually get them to start to breed. Get them to actually, the male and the female kind of going together to actually do the procreation process. That's the hardest part. Once they have actually started to do that, they will give you babies, and everything will work out fine. You are now faced with the responsibility of managing that space so as to ensure that too much interbreeding doesn't occur. If it means that you're gonna have to go out and purchase some yellow labs, male and female, from somewhere else, so as to intermix them with the ones that you have been breeding, that would be good. Because what that does, it strengthens the genes and ensure that the quality genes that you are actually securing within your aquatic space is maintained for a prolonged period. Now, once the Mbuna Cichlid have actually started to breed, right, practically every 6-7 weeks, you should see some amount of babies swimming in the space, right? And this keeps you busy. Now, if you're smart, you would actually catch the babies, or yeah, you actually net the babies out and place into a space where in which it doesn't have any rock work. This gives them the freedom, although they like to hide. This gives them the freedom of actually going for the feed as they wish, and they grow a little faster. As soon as they become like 1 inch, 1.5 inch, you can probably put in some rock work. If you're a trader like myself, it's going to be difficult sometimes when someone might say that they want 3 or 4 or a dozen, and you're going to have to dig up the entire rock work so as to get stock for your customer. But such is business, right? You can't run away from that, and if you don't put the rock work in there, you're going to end up these fish grow a little bit larger. You're going to end up with some dead fish because the aggression is going to be building up when they're seeing each other and they're unable to run away from each other. Thus, they are pecking at each other, and the weaker ones will actually succumb to the stress and they will die. It's a hope that this video was instructive. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out. Catch you next time.